Hello there, welcome to PvP. Today we're having a look at the early access alpha for DayZ. This is Downplays. We're going to jump straight in and hopefully we're going to go onto a map that's got a few decent players. Now there have been a couple of updates to this. There's also been some major server issues, but as it's an early access, there's not really, which is kind of bugging me really, which is there's a lot of people who are sort of saying blah blah, but at the end of the day it's an early access alpha. What do you expect? So here we are. This is it. It's still pretty good looking. I mean, my computer won't run full specs for this, which is still surprising considering it's an early access. But it is all it's still looking pretty. And we've actually got a breath animation, which is a new thing. So if we tab in, we'll have a look at my lovely Oriental guy or girl, should I say, here. We're a little bit thirsty. We've got some like a grey t-shirt. We've got a torch. So what we're going to do is we're going to slap this torch, the battery onto the torch in the hands, and then when you press the spacebar, the torch comes out. So as we don't need it, because when it gets incredibly dark, so we don't need anything just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the hunt for supplies. That's the biggest thing for the DayZ, obviously, is to try and find supplies. We want to find some weapons. There's going to be zombies knocking about. And we want to find additional batteries for the torches. Now there are obviously other people who are going to be knocking about on here as well. So as I'm still fairly kind of new to, well, not new to it, but as I've certainly restarted back up into it, there's no point in anyone trying to kill me because I won't have anything to give them other than maybe the battery, because when, like I say, when it gets dark, it gets really dark, and then the zombies just start getting a bit crazy. So houses upstairs. This is the best place to find the only real weapon that I found so far is like a fire axe. So I'm hoping that they've added some more weaponry to it, but looks like it's pretty bare up here. Now there is also a third person mode as well, so for navigating inside it might be a little bit easier to use first person, but outside when you're attacking and trying to see around corners and stuff, it might be easier to use the third person, which same as Arma 3, it's the enter button on the number keypad. So we can swap out to third person here. We can have a bit of a run around. Now, things like the injury animation wasn't particularly good either at the moment. It was just sort of like, it wasn't even on their body. It was just kind of next to it and bleeding everywhere. But in a kind of a new thing, it pops up in the left-hand corner in kind of the chat log to say, I'm injured, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. So it'll actually come up and tell you what you need. And just by looking at things, it'll tell you if it's, oh, nice little scarecrow there. It'll tell you if it's something you can actually pick up. So if there's tins on the floor, you can pick them up, but you need a tin opener to open them. So it's pretty in-depth, really. So when you've got, this is when this is all up and running and you've got a few mates on, it's going to be brilliant. Just sort of running around and surviving together. It's going to be great. So let's see if any of these doors open. No. Now that sort of arrowy kind of thing that pops up on the screen, that's the selector. Holy shit, crowbar. Okay, well F is pick things up. So now if we press number 1 on the keypad, that will actually select it. So we can, brilliant. Okay, so we've already got a pretty decent weapon straight up. That's pretty good. We can take some gloves as well. Okay, so it looks like there has been some new things added to this. So the gloves, that's a new one for me. But it looks like this is all cleaned out. But we've got a fairly decent weapon. Now actually punching zombies to death takes forever, and they keep on getting back up and they don't really drop anything that's of any use. So scoring a weapon this early is pretty good. Now, these books are everywhere as well. As of yet, I have... Ah! Fuck! Oh, shit. Right. I'm easily scared as well, so this, when it's dark and zombies are... Oh, yeah, I'm not very good with it. So... Oh, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, when this is like, you and your mates all running around, and there's bandits and cars and all that kind of stuff, if you played some of the multiplayer maps on Arma 3, you'll know the kind of thing I'm on about. But the crowbar will give us a bit of an edge over any zombies as and when we run into them. Now, I only have come across them a couple of times, but I've only usually had like my fists, which is why they're a pain in the ass to try and take out. I'm trying to find some kind of food. Food and water are the main ones, obviously. So those are those things you want to try and score first. So looks like the barn's empty. So we're going to come out of here. And we're going to have a look around. Now left shift is to sort of slow down your walk. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, bike helmet. Cool, so we've got a bit more protection on. And so, what have we got over here as well? Spanner? Wrench of some kind? Okay, so it looks like the wrench could be maybe some sort of tool for... oh, that's cool. Maybe a tool, maybe it's actually a weapon. But at the moment, that's not what's important. We need food, that's what we need. And the sun looks like it's on its way down, so we try and need to get some food, get some shelter sorted out before the sun goes down and things get a little bit more creepy. Because it's that kind of slender, you know, dead dark, but you've only got a torch kind of thing, and it can get pretty intense. So as of yet, I haven't come across any food. That's going to be the main thing. Now, there isn't a huge map, but it looks like it has been extended out a little bit since the last time I was on here. So we want to try and go through some of these houses and see if we can find some basic supplies. Maybe even come across some other players, because they will still be on here. I think, if I remember, when I was going onto the server, there's like... Ooh, shotgun rounds. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, well, if we're getting ammo, there's got to be guns around here somewhere. So there's another... handcuff keys. Oh, I'm getting a little bit... Oh, that's a Dallas. That's from Payday, that is. Okay, well, we've got some keys. We've got... food. Fresh kiwi. Excellent. So we want to pick that bad boy up. Well, I can't, because I can't aim properly. Come on, eat it. You're already using something. Oh shit, right, I've got the keys in my hand. Right, okay, so you've only got... We need some sort of backpack or something like that. So at the moment, the keys we can't really use. So I want to try and put the keys on the floor. Drop that down. Eat this bad boy. Come on. There we go. Now, I wasn't particularly hungry at this time, but we'll take these keys, because I've got a feeling that these keys have got to be used in this place somewhere. There's a tin of something there. But again, if it's not open, we won't be able to get into it. So there's no point in taking that just yet. So let's see if we've got... I was hoping for someone that was going to be like handcuffed like to a wall or a radiator or something, and you had to uncuff them. But maybe it's just a general handcuff thing. So let's go and check out this little building over here. Oh, what's that? Some sort of beanie hat. I don't want that. I've got some shotgun rounds. I'd really quite like a... right, okay, drink. Now that is something we're definitely after. Oh, right, yeah, I've still got the keys. Right, so yeah, we definitely need some kind of... Christ, yeah, the animation's obviously still still very early alpha, so they're not, not going to be brilliant. Fuck the handcuff keys. We don't need them. There's not going to be anything of handcuffy kind of nature anyway. But that shotgun, on the other hand, I would definitely like to find a little shotgun. Okay, some new clothes there. Nothing else in here. And in here... Oh, shit, the bed! Brilliant! Backpack! Oh, fantastic. Okay, right, so now... Oh, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, right, so now we've got some stuff. So let's stick the wrench in the backpack. Ammo in the backpack. Oh, yes. Now, see, the backpack, that wasn't on here when I first started playing. I mean, I got this pretty much when it came out, and there definitely wasn't a backpack available then. So, even the alpha, they're still slapping loads of stuff into. So... piss, I've lost those handcuff keys. Wait a minute. I just saw them. Where were they? Where are they? There you are. Cool. We'll stick those in the backpack as well. See, it's a bit sort of Resident Evil, the whole kind of, you've got a backpack, certain amount of slots, larger items take up more room in the backpack. So I'm really quite liking this. So we want to double tap W, go on a bit of a sprint. I want to see if there's anywhere else that we can pick up some... Oh, what we can do is, I know there was some more kiwis in this place in here. So we want to pick those up, take them with. Now, you do also get a percentage on food. So this is the kiwi that we had before, so there's still nothing on there. So we'll stick that back on the floor, pick up one of these ones. Got that one there. And... oh shit, that one's rotten. Oh well, rotten food, canned sardines. Brilliant. So we'll stick these in the backpack as well. We only want things in our hands that we can actually use. So things like guns, the crowbar as a secondary weapon, something like that, the torch. Those are the things you want sort of immediately to hand. Oh god, right, so as you can see, bottom left hand corner, we're getting a little bit thirsty, so we're going to have to find some water somewhere. Now, there are wells that I've seen where you can drink straight from the well, but I think what we want is some kind of... oh, right click does zoom you in. I thought there might have been a building over there, but it's not. So what we want to do really is we want to try and find a water container of some kind, fill it up with water, and then we've got water and food in the backpack. But now, as I have got a backpack, if anyone does see me, and they're obviously more armed than I am, I'm more of a target now because I'm likely to have more stuff on me that they can use. So there's a lot of kind of trust in people, really, and to be fair, I really don't. So I mean, when it comes to sort of like the armour stuff, I will tend to sort of use people as far as I need them, and then I'll put a bullet through their head and take whatever stuff they've got. So, and especially in this kind of scenario where it's kind of, you know, survival, zombies, you know, end of the world kind of stuff, this is where, you know, you can't really afford to trust anyone because, you know, if you can kill them, if you get the chance, would they do the same for you? That kind of stuff. So, now, bucket, is that something we can use? No? I was thinking maybe bucket for water, but maybe not. Now, we've been quite fortunate in the fact that there's not been any zombies and the time of day hasn't actually changed. But I'm just going to whip out the old crowbar, just in case there's anyone in here who wants to try and take advantage of poor little me. Okay, so wardrobes we can't open. There's another book there. Don't need that. Now maybe they're tradable items, maybe they're sort of upgrade items. I don't really know, but as of yet I haven't really seen anything that we can do with them. Now what's that? A wooden stick. Now, is there going to be some kind of crafting element? Or maybe burn it for a fire, maybe? There seems to be a description. Ideal for construction or fireplace. Yep. So possibly some kind of firewood as and when it's needed. So if we get to the middle of the night, we haven't got a torch, run out of batteries, stick that down. We'll need some kind of matches or a lighter, something like that to start a fire. But it's quite a nice little thought to think you can just, you know, camp out somewhere, have a couple of guys on patrol. But it looks like there's a bit more of a city kind of area over here. So we want to try and get into... that was like quite an interesting building. So we'll go and have a mooch down there. What's going on here? Now there is a lot of motion blur on this. I have tried to turn it off because I'm not particularly a fan of motion blur. But it's kind of used as like a replacement for screen tearing, which is understandable, but it can just be a bit of a pain in the arse. This is looking a bit... So there's loads of broken glass on the floor. Ah, some extra clothes. Work boots or wellies. Well, I've only got some, like, athletic shoes. So if we get one of those, and I want those work boots, because boots are definitely more of a, there we go, a survival kind of thing. We'll need those. But what I want to do is want to check out this cool looking building over here. So let's go and have a run around. Try and find the entrance. Now churches, traditionally in the kind of zombie films, don't really end that well. But hopefully there will be a zombie priest or any kind of horror going on in here. Oh, this is quite nice. Okay, so it seems pretty empty. A couple of, is that some new clothes maybe? A jacket? Hoodie? We'll get rid of... can we not just have that on, maybe? So we take off the t-shirt, stick on the hoodie. There we go. Right, so we're still a bit thirsty. Maybe we've got a bit of holy water we can have a bit of a drink of. Some paper. Can we do anything with that? Brilliant. So it's basically got the perfect description of what the fuck paper is, but we don't need to write anything down, so fuck it. Can we take the Bible? but can we go into the priest's quarters? No. Okay, I was hoping for a nice holy water font or something like that, but doesn't look like we're going to get lucky. So let's have a look at some of the other houses in this area, because we're still in need of that water. We've got a bit of food, enough food to sort of keep us by, but I don't think that even sort of like fruit and that actually quenches your thirst in any kind of way. So let's have a look in here and see if we've got any bottled water. Can we open the fridge? No. Right, so the open door and thing, that's only for the main doors. It's not like we can actually open any fridges or any cupboards or anything. But hopefully that's something that you will get added to later on. Because I would like to sort of, you know, literally have to search through entire houses to find goodies. Oh Christ, this looks a bit ominous. Oh dear. Some kind of slaughterhouse? Oh, what's that? Is that a canteen? Oh, it's a fucking stone. Brilliant. I don't want that. What the hell's that? Baseball cap? Another baseball cap? Is this another stone? Fucking beanie hat. Ugh. Right, getting pretty desperate for that water now. So it does change colour, so it will go from green to sort of orangey, then to red finally when you sort of dying of thirst. Then you will fall unconscious and you'll have to respawn unless you've got anyone who's with you who can revive you. So I don't want to get that far really. I would just want to find a zombie, beat their head in. God, I don't like the look of this place at all. It's looking a bit sort of concentration campy. Don't like that. With our current predicament, I don't think it's going to do us any favours. Okay, we've got a truck and a nice looking house there. Got some portaloos, brilliant. I wonder if this truck... No, it's fucked, but there might be something in it maybe. Fuel? Any fuel? No. I assume that vehicles haven't been added into this yet, but it's only a matter of time. They want to get everything sorted out on the ground first before they start putting vehicles in. Oh, fucking hell. Out with the crowbar. Jesus Christ. So it looks like someone got their head caved in on the corner of a piano. Fantastic. Radar cap. No, we don't want any more hats. I think the biker helmet's going to be good, providing they actually provide any kind of like armour or protection. What we've got over here. Some more shotgun rounds. Which would be fine if I had a shotgun. Okay, alright, that one leads back outside. Looks like we're going upstairs. Oh, fucking hell. I do not like whatever the fuck out. Oh, this house looks like something really bad has happened in here. The hell is that? Another fucking beanie hat. Well, there's nothing in here. Oh, what was that? There's an open... What was that for? There's an open animation there. The thing is that there has been the odd one or two where I've seen where it's actually like opening a door in another room. There doesn't seem to be too much of a sort of physical boundary. So it looks like this house, as ominous as it is pretty fucking empty. Which is a bit annoying. I was hoping for a bit of action, but never mind. We'll stick the old crowbar away as we don't need it anymore. And we'll check out some of the other places around here. We're not doing too bad on the old thirst meter. But we do need some water. Pretty fucking sharpish. Let's have a look over here. Oh, come on. I found bullets, I found a crowbar, I've got some decent clothes. And the only thing that I need that I haven't found is fucking water. But on the plus side, there hasn't been any zombies, so that's always a good thing. So looks like this area is pretty empty. So we might just have to move on to the next one. Hopefully it won't come down to zombie pigs and, oh god, animals. Ah, here we are. There's a nice sort of looking villagey type place down there. Now this is all set in Russia. As to when and where, I don't think that's something that has been told yet. Not in the game, obviously. I mean, I'm sure that somewhere in the press releases it's mentioned. But it's quite good though. It seems to be sort of like fairly recent, but not super recent. So I like this kind of 60s Soviet kind of feel to everything. It's quite cool. There's another fuel barrel here. Now this might be something to, you know, if you've got a fuel canister, you can extract some fuel, fill up your car, drive on a bit, onto the next town. But as of yet, I haven't got anything I could collect it in, assuming that there's even anything to get out of it yet. But there's a few more houses down here. And I want to find some fucking treats. No, I think I'm basically where I started back from. So I think we're going to leave it there. We managed to find some pretty decent stuff actually, which is quite good considering that last time all I'd managed to find was a half-open tin of sardines and a battery. It was quite good though. It was off two guys who'd sort of died at the bottom of a lighthouse, which is quite interesting because they were just sort of both lying there. It looked like they killed themselves, which is pretty harrowing considering what's going on. But thanks all for watching. I'm going to do another one of these, hopefully find a zombie, get a bit of action going on. So thanks all for joining. Take care. Bye bye.